Hello, good evening grade 10 students. So sa mga nagtataka kung para saan ba yung inyong Microsoft account na sinend ng inyong mga advisors, and then yung mga sinend ko din na username and password last December, kung nagtataka kung para saan ba gagamitin nyo, how are you going to log in or sign in to your Microsoft account, what will be the advantages of having your Microsoft account in our learning modality, which is modular learning. Meron ding mga nagtatanong na students kung magiging online na ba yung ating mga classes. We will still have the modular learning delivery, but we just need to upgrade our learning experience. So there might be instances that the learning materials will be sent to you, or we can also have a weekly or monthly kumustahan. Maganda yon. Maganda yon para ma-update din kayo kung ano ba yung mga dapat nating gawin at dapat nating i-accomplish because you are already in your last year in junior high school. So, let's get started. Napakadali lang ng mga steps na ituturo ko sa inyo para makapag-sign in kayo to your Microsoft account. I remember si Garcia Claire, he already signed in to his Microsoft account last December. So, let's just open a new tab. Yeah, yung Screen-O-Matic, use that to record my screen and to have the tutorial. So, let's go to office.com. Okay, I just need to sign out yung aking personal account. If you have your Skype account or Outlook account, those actually works as Microsoft account. However, you cannot log into Microsoft Teams unless you were provided by a username and a password by your organization or by your school. Sa case natin, DepEd has provided students with their Microsoft account, and since it was provided by the Department of Education, pwede na tayong makapag-set up ng ating Microsoft Teams account. So here, I'll be signing into a different account. You can have there, whenever you need to sign in, you can just have your the username or email provided by your class advisor. So, username nyo, makikita nyo dyan ang inyong learner reference number. So, if that is not your learner reference number, hindi iyan yung account nyo or baka namali lang yung naibigay sa inyo. Make sure that your username has your LRN or learner reference number. Then, you were already provided with your password kasabay ng pagbibigay sa inyo ng username and email ng inyong advisor. So, let's try signing that in. More information is required. Here, let's just click next and wait for a while. Here, you need to set up your account. So, you need to have alternative email accounts. Lahat ng mga ilalagay yung information dito, I would require students to write their answers kung ano yung alternative email na ilalagay nyo dito when you click set up now. If you're going to have an authentication email, make sure that is active because it might be sending a code or PIN that would notify that that email is being used as an authentication email. Kailangan nyo rin yung information na ipapadala sa inyong email address na yan to completely sign in your Microsoft account. So, this is not my account. Hindi ko na tinuloy because I cannot put my alternative email to a student's Microsoft account. Click lang natin yan ulit. Kung merong error message, just click next and then set them up now. Yung reminder ko kanina, yung authentication email na i-input nyo dyan, you need to write it in your notebook. Make sure that is safe. And kapag nakalimutan nyo, mababalikan nyo dun sa inyong notebook. Kailangan din ng mga security questions. You need to write the question and the answer that you will be providing in this site. So, since this is not my account, this is a student's account na hiniram ko lang to do this tutorial, pwede ko naman i-click yung cancel. But I would require the students to make their accounts secure. Okay, just keep me signed in because I need to come up with a separate tutorial sa paggamit naman ng Microsoft Teams. So, here, ito na yung ating main interface. This is what we call the main interface of Office.com or Microsoft. If you need to edit some documents, just upload it. Upload the Word file or presentation file or Excel file that you would like to edit. Here, if you want to come up or gusto nyo ng, yan, you want to create a new file because you were required by your teacher to come up with a dialogue, a diagram, or an illustration, or you were required by your math teachers to come up with a chart, table. Pwede natin gamitin yung spreadsheet. So, we have their document, spreadsheet. There would be times that you also need to experience doing your PowerPoint presentation because when 10th grade students, yung sa talagang normal na setup ng klase, grade 10 students need to do a lot of oral presentation. Kaya masasaling talaga kayong gumawa ng PowerPoint presentation here. Baka magpasa kayo sa ibang subjects. There might be other requirements. Here, you need to submit a PowerPoint presentation file to your teacher. We have notebook, form, quiz, and survey. I know students are very much familiar with form and quiz. If you need to collect information, hindi nyo na kailangang i-chat isa-isa yung mga kaibigan nyo. If you need to conduct surveys sa inyong research class or statistics class, pwede na nating ilagay yung mga questions and options sa forms and then just send the link to our respondents or participants para makollect na natin at madali na lang i-gather and i-consolidate yung kanilang mga responses. So, there you go. Ganun lang siya kasimple. You can explore more in this. I'll come up with another simple and easy tutorial when it comes to using Microsoft Teams. Dito sa baba, meron tayong Microsoft Teams dito. And magagamit nyo at marami kayong matututunan. Yung favorite ko na gamitin sa Microsoft Teams is yung whiteboard. Because when I need to discuss grammar points or sentence structure sa mga students ko, I can easily use the whiteboard. So you're already logged in and you're actually done for your task today. Okay.